Okay, this is not your typical soft aesthetic vlog. We're getting down and dirty today, and I mean that literally. This pollen, it has taken over our deck, our furniture, everything. If you live in the south, especially Georgia, you already know the struggle. The yellow dust is no joke. Look at my stuff. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tiana, and today we're doing something different. We're deep cleaning our front and back patio, power washing the entire deck, wiping down everything, and I'll be showing you exactly how I keep our outdoor space looking fresh and livable all season long. You'll see the full before and after, plus my tips for keeping furniture protected with easy covers. So let's roll up our sleeves and get into it. Just when I thought I was about to roll up my sleeves and get to scrubbing this deck, hubby pulled up like a superhero and my mom was right behind him. Honestly, they make the best team ever and that feels so good. So what did I do? I grabbed the camera and I gave you all the angles while they handled the heavy lifting, the scrubbing, the brushing. Now let me tell you why we're pulling out the big tools like the power washer. Living in Georgia means pollen season is intense. Comments below if you're living in the south. It's not just the furniture that suffers, it's the floors, the railings, even the walls. The power washer helps blast away built up dirt, dust, mildew, and of course layers and layers and layers of yellow pollen. It gets into every crack and corner, and honestly, no amount of wiping can do what a good power washer does in minutes. We're also hitting the walls because the pollen clings to siding and makes everything look dull and dirty. Hey y'all, this step is the key to making the entire space feel fresh and livable again, and we love to do outdoors. So if you're skipping the walls when you clean outside, girl, don't. Treat it like the rest of your home. A good outdoor reset starts from the top downwards. Alright, so now we're tackling the mat, and yes, it's a washable rug. Honestly, this is one of the best things to have outdoors, especially with how unpredictable the seasons can be. Between the pollen, the rain, the dust, and foot traffic, having something you can throw in the wash or scrub down is a game changer. This particular one you cannot throw in the wash, but we can use our power washer and give it a good clean. We're making sure everything is cleaned properly so we can step outside. It feels like an extension of our home. It's fresh, it's cozy, and ready for summer moments. Comment below and let me know, have you already cleaned your outdoor space or are you waiting a bit longer? I could not take the look of my outdoors anymore. I had to get it done. I'd love to hear if you're getting ready to enjoy your patio or deck this summer. Look at all that dust. I'm telling you, this pollen is... Listen, it's no joke. I don't know, this year seems worse than the other years that we've been here living in Georgia. Now we're at the front of the home and I am removing all my furniture just the same how we did the back. Ensure everything is cleared, everything is washed properly, all the cushions, and my mom actually took off the cushion covers, the ones that can actually come off, and she threw them in the washer and dryer so they're ready to go once everything is clean. Thank God for hubby. He is making sure that all this yellow thing is gone. And I know some persons are going to say the pollen is not over as yet. I know. But as I said, I could not take looking through my window and accepting that my inside is clean and my outside looks a hot mess. If you are on the hunt for patio furniture, here's something to keep in mind. A lot of sets will say waterproof, but we're gonna be real, they're not really waterproof. What you want to look for instead is something that dries quickly and holds up well in changing weather. That's a big win, especially with the pollen and surprise rain we get here in the south. We got our back patio set from Rooms to Go, and the front one is from a store on Amazon. Both have held up pretty well, but again, drying time is key, so when you're shopping, definitely keep that in mind. I don't know what I would do without my mom. She is so good at doing these things. I would just wash the doors and the windows and leave them to air dry, but mom was like, I'm gonna get my rag and I'm gonna wipe them off. Y'all can see this dirt, the grime, everything is just so dirty, but we are gonna get it cleaned. Now that my front and the back patio is clean, it's time to put everything back and to change it up a bit. As for the front, if you've been watching my channel and if you haven't checked out my patio decorate with me video, you need to do that. I did decorate my patio actually very early for spring, so I'm just putting back everything is clean, everything was washed, everything was power washed as well, so I'm just putting back everything, making sure it's clean. And I want to look through my windows and ensure that my outside is clean. I can step outside and I can have a cup of tea and listen to the birds. How sway, how clean and smells so fresh. You're invited over to come have some tea with me and let's shut up a storm, because listen, I don't know, I just hate when the place is dirty. I can't stand it. And I know the pollen is not finished as yet, but at least we got a lot off, and that's all that matters. Hubby is now adding the rest of the cushion covers back on. I was gonna leave this until another day, but he was like, no, let's just get it done. So this is for the back. We're just adding everything. We're putting it out there, setting up our back patio so we can step outside and enjoy some of the spring weather. And just like that, voila, a clean patio. Listen, there is nothing like stepping out into a fresh, dust-free space that actually feels inviting. Especially if you're in the south, you already know how fast that pollen builds up. That's why it's so important to regularly maintain your outdoor space. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should feel like an extension of your home, and a little cleaning goes a long way. And trust me, your future self will thank you when it's time to relax out here with a cup of tea or host your friends. Now, I did take heed from my friend Lacey. She said, get some covers for your furniture, and I did just that. I was gonna buy the cheaper version on Amazon, but I remember buying a grill cover on Amazon and it only served for a week with the weather that we have. So I decided to splurge a little bit on this, and I got one in Home Depot. It was for $59, and when I tell you, the quality is amazing. The quality is immaculate, and look how big this thing is. This is covering my sofa, my love seat, the chair. I have a single chair, and my fireplace as well. Can y'all believe this? I love it. So if you are on the hunt to get patio furniture covers, then you can run to Home Depot, because I was very impressed with this one. And you can actually lock it onto the furniture, so if you're having some windy days, it doesn't affect it, and your furniture will be clean. We have come to the end of another video. Let me know what you guys think. I know I did not do a lot of decorating in this video, but we did get a lot of cleaning done. Thank y'all so much for cleaning our patios with us. I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Bye.